Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to Keeping Up with Chyna. Today we're back with another video. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about the different types of locks and also different retwisting methods. I realize that a lot of people, I get this often, some people don't know the different types of locks and also the different different ways that you can retwist your locks. So I'm just gonna go over all those and stuff like that, and I do have my little notes here because you already know. But yeah, before we get started, you guys make sure that if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are subscribed, and also that you turn on your notification bell so that you are always notified each time I do post a new video. The first type of locks is sister locks. Sister locks are like these small tiny locks. Most of the time before you get, well, if you do want to get sister locks, you have to go to a certified sister lock for a consultant, because you know, with sister locks it's a little bit, it's not as easy to get as you know as these traditional locks, you guys. You know, for sister lock, definitely you would want to consult with a sister lock consultant, not just any lock consultant, sister lock consultant. And with sister lock, it is a little bit more expensive. I know, like, for to start sister locks, depending on who you go to and all that stuff and where you are, your location, it might range from like $500 to like $800-900, depending on how long your hair is. Some people can charge less and some people can charge a little bit more. So that's that. And for retwist, I would say people can charge like from like $100 and up, you know, like $100-200, because with sister locks it does take a long time. You need to have patience. It takes a long time because the locks are very small and tiny, so retwisting do take a lot of time. So of course you're really paying the person for, you know, taking all that time to actually retwist your hair. With sister lock, you can start with relaxed and the natural hair. I know with traditional locks, it does, like, you kind of have to have in natural hair, because if it's not natural, for example, if your hair is relaxed, it's going to be hard for the lock to actually stay and actually lock. So that's why it's, you know, with sister locks, you can start it with you can start it with relaxed hair. Number 2 is traditional locks. I thought traditional locks was just like my locks and that's about it, but no, traditional locks do have different types of categories. I'm gonna go over the categories. So the first type of traditional lock is the freeform locks. The freeform lock, as you guys know, is like the OG, the original of locks, you guys. Is basically you just let your hair do its own thing. Like, you don't manipulate it, you don't you don't retwist it, you just let it do what it do. Okay, the only thing, you know, most people with freeform locks do is they wash it whenever they want to, and then they moisturize it and all that stuff. But other than that, that's about it. And so some people even separate them, that's if you want to, but a lot of people just wash it and just let their hair grow. Like, you know, it's like, it has like a matted look. I'll post a picture again so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. And with freeform locks, you know, it's very low maintenance. Like I said, you don't really have to do much, really. When you think of freeform lock, you think of like Bob Marley, the Weeknd, you know, well, when he used to have locks. It just looks really weird. Like, it has, like, not weird, but it has like a unique look, you know, and some people love that, you know. So the second types of traditional locks are the semi freeform locks. So people with semi freeform locks, they retwist like not too often. Some people with semi freeform locks retwist their hair every 4 to 6 months, or 6 to 8 months. Some people only retwist their hair twice a year or once a year. So those people fall underneath the category of semi freeform locks. With semi freeform locks, their roots are much thicker. Most of the time you don't see their actual scalp because, you know, their hair is so, like, their roots grow out so much that, you know, you can't really see their roots, and their hair is very thick. Well, the roots are very thick because, you know, it grows out and they're not really retwisting it. So that's another way, if you want to like straighten up your roots and, you know, have like thicker locks, you can do like the semi freeform locks. And for the third type of locks, of traditional locks, is the manipulated locks, which is what I think I have. That's what I have, because with this one, people do retwist it more often. Some people retwist like every 2 weeks, some people retwist once a month, every 3 weeks, you know. But these types of locks, you do, you know, manipulate it and retwist it more often. With this one, you can see your parts, and it can be a little bit more expensive depending if you do go to like a loctician for your retwist. Like me, I do my own hair, so, but it still takes time and stuff like that. So and you know, if you do buy like a lot of products and stuff, so it can kind of be a little expensive than just, you know, the semi freeform or just the freeform locks. That's another thing. And then the last type of locks is the braid locks, you guys. So I think that one kind of falls underneath the traditional locks, but it kind of does, but at the same time it doesn't. So that's why I kind of have its own category. But basically with braid lock, it's basically you just braid the hair, you know. It's just braids, okay? With braided locks, sometimes it does take a while for the lock to actually, you know, start to actually look like a lock, you know, because it's braided and most braids are flat. So in locks are kind of like of a rounded, you know, cylinder shape. So with braided locks, it sometimes kind of hard, well, not hard, but it does take a little bit longer for your locks to actually start to form into like a ragged, for that pattern, like the braided pattern to actually start to actually form into like a lock, you know, look and stuff like that. But yeah, so those are all the different types of locks that I can think of. If you guys know any other type of locks that I didn't go over, you can leave it down below. And then now we're gonna go into the maintenance, so the different ways that you can maintain your locks. So for most people, especially people with like the traditional lock or like the manipulated locks and stuff like that, or the sister locks. The sister locks, they use like this interlocking method. They have like this product that they use to actually help to, like, you know, interlock the small strands and stuff like that. For most locks, people either maintain them with interlocking, palm rolling, and another one I recently just seen is when they use like the crochet to like kind of like instant lock the hair. Basically, like, you kind of take the crochet needle and then you just basically lock the hair instantly. Okay, that's kind of like a new thing that I recently saw, that people actually use that option. Well, if you want to do both or whatever, but you don't want to like them interfere with each other, you can do that option because it kind of instantly just lock the hair, you know, but without the pattern of the interlocking. So that's another thing that I thought that was cool. And then with traditional locks, you can start them with 2-strand twists. You can start them with braids. You can start them with comb coils. And then with the sister locks, you of course have to go to like a sister lock loctician consultant for them to actually, you know, start them for you, because it's different. Like the starting phase and stuff and all that stuff is different when you do sister locks. So that is that. I think I went over everything. If you guys have any questions, or if I didn't go over something. You guys, I'm not a loc. I don't know everything, but you know, I kind of try to, you know, educate myself a little bit and share with you guys what I know and, you know, what I've learned and stuff like that. So it's all a journey and we're all going through it together. So if you have any questions or anything, just leave it down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.